Good morning. Welcome back to our kitchen. I'm Stephanie, and this morning we have Cindy, who is one of our perishable specialists at Festival Foods. And so essentially that makes her an expert in anything from produce to deli to meat and bakery. She knows a lot about a lot of things at Festival. And today she's here to talk about a recent innovation in our meat and seafood department, Suddenly Seafood.
It is so exciting, Stephanie. When I was approached with this project, I was like a little hesitant on a bag that cooks seafood in a microwave. I'm like, really? It is phenomenal. Everyone is surprised and just love the product.
I agree, because I will admit that I was surprised at first as well, because I mean, cooking something in a bag. So let's start with that. Let's talk a little bit about the bag.
Sure. The bag is a very safe unit to use. It is PET plastic on the other side. This happens to be the side with the parchment paper. And it has cooking instructions. We sell the bags. If you have seafood at home that you'd like to prepare, seafood cooks in 2 to 4 minutes. I kid you not.
That's awesome. And BPA free too, correct?
That is correct,
That's
yes.
Excellent. And if you wanted to, you could go through cooking instructions on the back as well. So like you said, anything you want from home.
You are right. My favorite is the seafood. Proteins tend to toughen up a little bit. Vegetables do okay. This is a bag that, just so you know, actually has been in Europe for a number of years. Just came to the United States in 2015 that we're aware of, and we are just embracing it and having fun.
Excellent. So you can make it at home, but we have a lot of options that people could grab and go, essentially.
We do.
So let's talk about some of them.
I would be happy to share. This is our first kind of an appetizer, but also a nice luncheon or meal, is the Citrus Grill Black Tiger Shrimp. It cooks, this bag I cooked in 2 minutes. It's an easy to peel that you just pull back and pull that tail, and voila, your shrimp comes out.
And I will admit too, on this one, I was blown away when I saw how pretty it comes out.
Yeah, the raw state of shrimp isn't exactly pleasant, but we all enjoy the cooked. So
absolutely.
That is a fun one.
And you paired it with?
I put the Nana's Cukes that the delis have because that is just a nice little crunchy factor to add with your shrimp, whether it be a luncheon or an appetizer.
Awesome. So let's move on.
We've got our cod options. We have 3, actually. We have a citrus grill, which is what I have plated here, and then we have a caprese and a garlic parmesan. These are seasonings that were made for Festival Foods exclusively to season our cod. We actually marinate the cod with an olive oil and a white wine, and then we season it, add a little fresh lemon, and again, 2 to 4 minutes, depending upon the size of the fillet, and you have meal.
And dinner is done. And you paired that with?
Our creamy coleslaw.
Excellent.
Which is awesome with cod, as we all know.
And moving on to?
We've got our teriyaki salmon stir fry. We wanted to come up with something with the vegetable added.
I was going to say the colors in this are just beautiful.
And the flavor is amazing. We searched for a great teriyaki sauce, and we found it. We actually sell the teriyaki sauce in our seafood departments. And this is the product. Again, it's quick, it's easy, 2 to 4 minutes. You have a meal. This is actually, in my opinion, it could be serving 2 people.
Sure.
Because it's typically a 16-ounce serving. Add a little white rice or a nice Asian coleslaw from the deli, and you have dinner for 2.
That looks fabulous together.
Thank you.
And then the asparagus on that plate looks delicious.
Doesn't it? Our delis actually have roasted asparagus on a regular basis.
Oh, so that's from the deli. You don't even have to make that yourself.
You don't have to make anything. We're trying to make life more easy for everyone. And with this Suddenly Seafood program, like I say, you can have dinner in 5 minutes. And we all need that once in a while.
Absolutely.
The vegetables are something the delis are working on a regular basis. So again, this is the roasted asparagus, and I've paired it with our biggest selling item in Suddenly Seafood, and that is the stuffed center cut salmon. It's called Seaside Center Cut. It is a stuffing that we actually made a few years ago in our delis and decided to pair it up with this salmon because it is so wonderful. There's scallions, cheese, there's imitation crab, there's a Parmesan peppercorn dressing in there along with the seasoned crouton, and it just makes a rich, just fabulous meal.
I think what I love about these bags is that you can truly look like a dinner time hero in literally a few minutes. That's
and I do cheat on occasion.
All right, so I am very curious now, how do you actually do this? So we didn't plate the final one because
we didn't.
I wanted to see exactly how it works and share that with all of the viewers.
We saved the seasoned center cut salmon for last. This actually happens to be my husband's absolute favorite. I kind of lean towards this one along with the others, but this one I had a single fillet, and I did put this in the microwave for 2 minutes, and let it rest for 2 minutes. That's the other factor that I want to make sure I share. We have to have a 2-minute rest time for these, just to kind of absorb the moisture.
Sure, so you leave the 2-minute rest while it's in the bag?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't touch that bag. Put it in the microwave, hit 2 minutes for a single fillet. I'm just going to cut this bag with the kitchen shears. It's the easiest way for me. You can rip them open.
Sure.
They're not that difficult, but I happen to cut them on a regular basis. And I just take a spatula and scoop that out of the bag.
Wow, and it comes out so easy,
Put that on my plate. And again, this is a gourmet vegetable blend from our deli. These are rosemary roasted potatoes from our deli. And I have dinner and bakery. We have rye bread, marble rye, or the pumpernickel rye.
So literally, you can put all of these meals together. And of course, as a dietitian, it's always important to have nutritious food on the table. And any of these meals, I would be so pleased to share in my house.
I agree. The shrimp, 12 shrimp, 40 calories. The teriyaki salmon, 240 calories for 16 ounces. It's amazing.
That's awesome.
It's healthy cooking. It really is.
If they would like to try these, we actually are doing demos in the store.
We are. We try to hit Thursday and Fridays from about 3 to 6.
Okay.
And then sometimes on Saturdays and Sundays, depending upon what that store has for their demo options.
Excellent. Well, you can try before you buy. So Suddenly Seafood, that's innovation that we wanted to share with you today. And just remember that you can always eat well with Festival Foods.
Back to you.